So we know that the big beautiful bill allocates tons of money to ICE and DHS, as well as charges brand new asylum fees for people fleeing from persecution. But there are a lot of other new immigration fees that have either never existed before or have substantially increased costs for certain processes. And I wanted to highlight just a few of these here. Let's start with a $5,000 charge for having an in absentia order of removal and later being picked up after having received that in absentia order of removal. Now, there are many people who entered this country as children, who entered with their parents, who don't even know they have an in absentia order of removal. Many times they find out after doing a FOIA or starting an immigration process. Well, now, if any of these individuals are, for example, have some type of run with the law, even through a traffic ticket, and for whatever reason are processed by DHS, they find out there's an in absentia order of removal, they will incur a $5,000 fee. That's right. You could not know you have an in absentia order of removal, and now you're going to be fined $5,000. Logistically, we don't know how this will be implemented yet, but we know that the triggering event is a subsequent detention. This is also people who show up at their immigration interviews and then get detained by ICE. Again, oftentimes not even knowing that they had an in absentia order of removal. A second one is motion to reopen or reconsider. Right now, you can file a motion to reopen or reconsider with an immigration judge or the Board of Immigration Appeals. In the same situation, for example, you didn't even know you had an order of removal, you were a child, you did a FOIA, you found out, and now you're asking the judge to reopen that because you have a viable form of relief. Now, this is going to cost $900 to file. These fees are effective immediately. Again, we do not have the logistics and don't know how this is going to be carried out, but $900 is a huge amount for a motion to reopen. And finally, let's talk about cancellation of removal. This is for individuals who have been in the U.S. for over 10 years prior to being detained by ICE. They have U.S. citizen or permanent resident immediate family members. They can otherwise demonstrate good moral character and are eligible for what is called cancellation of removal. Previously, this was a nominal fee, and now it will cost $1,500 to seek cancellation of removal. So these are just some of the fees that were snuck in this big, beautiful bill that I wanted to highlight for you guys because they are substantial in nature. And if you're considering doing any of these processes, you should be aware of it.